less. And at this point, Angela had stepped in and said, with the casualness of a well-rehearsed response, "You needn't worry about the extra cost, Wee Tiong. Boon will see to that. You pay your original share, that's all." The shifty eyes behind the thick lens glasses had glanced up sharply. The muscles on the long, narrow face tensed to deflect barbed words. But Angela had wandered off, leaving behind a faint fragrance of Helena Rubinstein, to talk to Mi Kin, to discuss the relative merits of yam pudding and red bean pancake for dessert. Later, at the dinner, Angela saw him, this most detestable of her brothers-in-law, a true shifty-eyed grasping Chinaman, down to the absurd Chinaman haircut, where the razor ran close to the skin at the back, but left comically sharp wedges of hair at the sides. He was whispering to his wife, and both smiled their sardonic smile of criticism. "I suppose," she told Meekin later, "they were saying that we were showing off, that we had deliberately set up an impressive affair for the benefit of Minister. Whatever Boone does, he interprets as currying favour with Minister. He can't accept the fact of his elder brother's superior education and personality. I think when Boone becomes Member of Parliament, he'll die of envy, bite on his tongue in jealous hatred and swallow it. There are no brotherly feelings between them. They are worlds apart, you see? And it's the fault, if you analyse things carefully, of my father and mother-in-law." Angela's intense dislike had infected the children. They did not like second uncle. They were cautious when he spoke to them, for he spoke to them always with a laughing, goading contempt, his eyes glinting behind his glasses, his neck twisting. I'm Michael, I'm Missy," he called in imitation of his grandparents' struggling efforts with English names, and then he laughed a sharp, malicious laugh and shook his head. "Those who follow Western ways are those who eat Western shit," he once said, to nobody in particular. "Western followers, Western shit eaters." His own 4 daughters were named Chui Kim, Chui Sim, Chui Lian, and Chui Hua. "Stingy Chinaman," Angela said to her friends, "counting every cent, living in that miserable 2-room HDB flat in Geylang so that he will always have the excuse not to be able to take in either of the old ones when the time comes. Do you know he has a bungalow in Victoria Park, rented out to an American family for $3,000 a month, and an apartment in Wanyu Heights, also rented out to foreigners. He gives $100 a month to the old couple. I believe he recently reduced it to $75. I must check with Boone."